This is 9 News with Joe Hall.
Red and blue pride as Demon fans and players do it for Jim Stynes. A web meltdown in the frenzied rush for tickets to Michael Jackson's memorial service. And welcoming Australia's first ever elephant calf. Good evening. Also tonight, Cadel Evans ready to go one better and clinch the greatest prize in cycling. Thousands of Melbourne fans have heeded the call from Jim Stynes and turned out at the MCG in a show of red and blue support for their ailing president as he battles cancer. On the field, the Demons delivered for their much-loved leader, beating the West Coast Eagles by 20 points. Karen Huff reports.
There was a rush on Guernseys at the merchandise outlet as fans answered the call to colour from their passionate president this week.
You know, wear your jumper to the game.
So out of the cupboards they came, some not worn for a long time.
Since under 13s at Epping.
Matthew Wilson gave me this Guernsey. Yeah, so I wore it today for Jimmy Stynes, yeah.
With the great Hasserman number on the back, and it's very special.
It was a small way to show support for Jim Stynes, whose news has sparked an outpouring of affection. Over 1,000 emails, including one from the Prime Minister, will be bound in a book and presented to him.
Oh, we love him. Love him, absolutely.
Club officials say Jim Stynes is sharing jokes with friends, despite having major surgery yesterday to have a lung removed. It's been sent to the United States for tests while he recovers.
It was significant surgery, but as I said, the initial report's really positive. Got a very humorous email from Jules Lund yesterday, who's a good friend of his, who's been supporting him as well.
Everybody's doing it for Jimmy today. You know, it's a very emotional day for all of us.
And do it for Jimmy they did, with a win by 20 points.
We love you, big fella, and I guess that one's for you.
Go Dees!
Go Dees! Did it for Jimmy, absolutely.
I hope Jim's doing pretty well, and hopefully it gave him a bit of a lift.
Good effort, strong way.
Go Dees.
Our prayers and thoughts are with him always. Go Jim, we're there with you.
Karen Huff, 9 News.
And we'll have all the match highlights from the MCG later in sport.
After an emotion-filled week, Melbourne did its president proud with a spirited performance against the West Coast Eagles at the MCG. It was a determined and fired-up Demon side from the first bounce, leading at every change to win by 20 points. Gareth Hall has the highlights.
The jumper that meant the most to Jim Stynes was put on show to make sure the president was at the centre of the Demons' thoughts, and they came out fighting.
It's already on in the middle of the ground.
They also came out running. Green set the G alight with a dash right down the middle.
He can go all the way here, runs to 45, drop punt is a wobbler, but it's a goal!
Melbourne's skills have been a problem all year, and it was no different today.
It's for Selwood from 35, he kicks the goal.
But the Demon spirit was there. Sometimes they took it a little too far. Davey had his name in the book for striking. Pettard also reported for abusing the umpire. However, Melbourne kept riding the bumps and eventually it all started to come together, and in a big way.
It's a long kick! It's a great goal by the Demons!
The joy continued for Demon fans thanks to the new excitement machine. Melbourne looked a different team as the Demons raced to a 30-point lead early in the third.
And loads up and kicks the goal.
Jones summed up the Demons' determination. Melbourne wasn't going to lose today. Robertson made sure of that.
To Robertson!
He then sealed the victory the Demons wanted so badly.
Robertson kicks the goal!
Melbourne home by 20 points, the Demons' heart beating true more than ever, especially for their leader.
It sort of really hit home for the boys and gave us real extra confidence and belief to have a real crack, and that's all he asked for us today. Jimmy, this one's for you, mate. Thanks a lot. That
jumper that inspired Melbourne was carried off. The song told the story. This really was one for Jim. Gareth Hall, 9 News.